what they say. We don't know who they are. So ArchAngel, obviously the underdog coming right up into this, but that doesn't mean, like HD said, doesn't mean that'll mean nothing.
Don't mean nothing.
Bad stuff can happen. Good stuff can happen. We'll see.
You know, we
Race
need
already started.
some good things to happen for ArchAngel, and some bad things to happen for Delta. But you know, we'll see what happens.
I like a good underdog story in my life.
You and me both.
All right, HD, talk to me.
Hey,
You've never played Luigi's Mansion before. You've never seen it. What are we looking at right now? Not so much in the area 1, but in the general. What is the goal here?
all right. So the goal here is to get to the final boss without utilizing the out of bounds glitch 6 minutes into the run. So we're basically beating this game at an 80% completion without the out of bounds glitch. And we're also playing this on the Hidden Mansion, which is basically a new game plus. So as you can see, they've got the faster vacuum going on here. And on English, you take double damage on Hidden Mansion. That feature is not in the Japanese version, so HTDelta is at an advantage here. And Japanese is also about 20 seconds faster due to text and certain JP exclusive text skips.
Yep. So the biggest thing to worry about, I guess, if you're ArchAngel right now is, besides obviously going fast, is very easy to die in the late game, which we'll probably point out a couple times.
Probably the most notorious spot is Weston, which if you get hit by an icicle, that's 40 damage on English.
Yeah. So right now you've seen runners do a couple spicy little doubles. Pretty much you want to group up ghosts in this game into doubles or triples or whatever.
Yeah.
Not get punched in the face. That was probably not part of the plan, but recovery is important too in a lot of this game. You know, as moving forward, you'll see a lot of this game's oh my god!
Oh
the
no!
second match I've commentated, and there's a poison mushroom in the same room.
You're bad luck, bro. Oh my god! Did you see that? That almost hit him. ArchAngel doing something interesting, actually grouping up those two ghosts and getting a double. What is this, 2015? It's really nostalgic up in here.
Believe it or not, that is the one double in this game that is not faster.
Yep, and the reason being is that the ghosts in this game spawn in waves, and the next wave spawns upon sucking up the ghost on the right. So, you know, you want to suck him up as fast as possible, and then you have just enough time to catch the ghost on the left in the wardrobe. So that is the reason why we don't double those guys up.
That strat development, man, that was hard to say.
Yeah, dude. You said it, though.
We did. Actually, you didn't. I did. Sorry. So Portugal is a little different, little spicy. They each have 100 health, I believe. I always forget if that's accurate to all of them or not, but I believe it is.
Except for King Boo and Boolossus. Yeah. Boolossus doesn't have HP.
Yeah, well, wish he did.
Yeah, I do too.
All of them have their own little quirks to activate their hearts. You have different strategies to kind of suck them up. Odds are most of the time you want to try and get in a corner. So you have complete control over the ghosts, and you know, just move as fast as possible. We're speed gaming here, so not the channel, but just in general, we're going fast.
Yep, speed gaming 2 to be specific.
We are speed gaming 2 right now. Yes. Does that mean we're not going as fast as possible? Just a little bit?
Yeah, we're second best.
Second best.
All right, so as you can see here, HTDelta is activating this rocking horse here so he can summon Chauncey. Then he's going to throw this ball in his face, just like that.
Chauncey's got a nice big old hitbox there, so it may have not looked like a hit, but it totally hit.
Contrary to his size, his hitbox is very large.
And very square.
Yeah.
This boss fight's fun. Some people don't like it, they're wrong. There's cool little like quick ball catches you could do and throw the ball right back in Chauncey's face. It used to not be fun when those weren't in, but now it's fun. So it's not that fun. What's it like to be wrong? It's fun. I like it.
So yeah, back in the day, this used to be a pretty boring fight, but now with the implementation of these ball strats, it's like GC said, it's a pretty fun fight now. So as you can see here, Delta's gonna line himself up right under Chauncey, and then he's gonna move outward and catch the ball, just like that. And he's gonna intentionally let him go around 50 HP there. That's because if Chauncey dips below 50 HP, then he will throw an extra cycle of rocking horses at you, and that wastes about 3 seconds, and you can't one cycle him. So
it's physically impossible.
yeah, even a task can't do it.
We tried.
We did.
So getting hit by the rocking horse here on purpose. You want the iframes, and he's going to tap on this little bar right in front to keep the iframes lasting a little longer. It lets the ball just kind of roll off of Luigi's big old forehead. Oh, and ArchAngel goes to 49 HP. So demonstrating the extra cycle for the viewers.
Arch, I know you did that intentionally so you could show a demonstration, and we appreciate that, but you need to go fast here.
That's always the biggest. It's honestly better to let Chauncey go sometimes in that case at like 59, or not 59, but like in the mid 50s HP if you're worried about going under. Like it doesn't have to be 50 HP exactly. Obviously, you know, it's
you can really let him go. Yeah, you can really let him go at whatever HP you want. It's just he needs to be low enough to the point that you can ensure a 2 cycle.
Like you could still let him go technically at like 60 something or 70 something and get a 2 cycle. But obviously there wouldn't be a reason to do that. You definitely want to not go below 50 though. You know, playing it safe is not slow there. Not too slow. HD, as always, I have a question for you and the viewers.
Oh yes, I think I know what this is, but let's hear it.
What is the name of the machine?
Well, I'm glad you asked, GC. That machine is called.
Question. Unbelievable.
Oh, excuse me for intruding on you. What's it called? It's called the Ghost Portrificationizer.
Yes, I have to thank Skazi for engraving that information into my head.
Beware, every time GC commentates, he's going to ask his co-commentator this question.
That machine, yeah, it's important. It's important. Important information here. This double's cool. There it goes. No.
As you can see, that was pretty cool.
Getting grabbed on purpose, you're going to see a lot of that in the game throughout here on those specific ghosts. You can set up some cool stuff, doubles, triples, things like that. But more importantly, we're moving into my favorite room.
Is this really your favorite room?
It was my favorite room when I ran. It just felt good to do right, you know?
I feel that, but it also really sucks to mess up, and that happens pretty frequently.
And it's very easy to mess up. Deceptively easy to mess up, even. Like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just, you just catch the mask of the dancing pair that you didn't want to. Then you get flustered and get hit and knocked back.
You hate to see it, man.
In the meantime, ArchAngel also having a little trouble with the double in the bathroom.
So let's see if HTDelta here gets early release. So these dancer ghosts here, they can show their hearts. Yes, totally skill based. And as you can see, HTDelta is not skilled enough.
Good save. Not skilled
Enough.
If you don't like sarcasm, that is a luck-based thing. You can just lose 10 seconds for no reason.
Yeah, totally out of his control. So there was nothing he could do there about losing that time.
Now, I like hitting that little thing before spawning the ghost in here too. Do you do that?
What's that?
The little trash can looking thing next to the broom.
Oh yeah, I do that. The reason is because I find that when I go into that corner and I don't activate it, and when I'm trying to suck the poster off the wall and a mushroom comes out,
Yep.
I'm more prone to getting hit, so I just try to activate it before, so I can dodge it easier.
Exactly. Notably, ArchAngel also didn't get early release. So no free 10 seconds for ArchAngel. Now, my biggest qualm with the game is happening as we speak. Luigi, being the colossal mess up that he is, released the worst part of this game all throughout the mansion. And it's just a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's not fun. They're in random spots. They love to troll you. And it's just great. Love
Yep.
those.
ArchAngel getting grabbed there. Alright, let's see if he can pull off the sick double.
Grab.
That's a very interesting way of doing it, but he gets it.
Honestly, champion.
Respect.
The people's champion. Oh,
Delta.
HTDelta having a classic racing moment. Which way do I go? Love to see it. Lump in the sheet. Hate it. Oh, he's greedy.
Oh,
he's going greedy.
Oh!
The greed. All right, it worked out. Those poisonous mushrooms, you lose 10 seconds if you get hit. So, you know.
Yeah.
Bad news bears.
All right, so no tech skip from Delta. That's fine. You'll see another tech skip later on in the run.
Give us like half hour.
One that's
we'll talk about it.
It's guaranteed every time. So we currently need 5 boosts to progress to the next part of the game. As you might know, in this game, there are checkpoints, or rather blockades, in place that prevent you from moving on to the next part of the game unless you have a certain number of boosts. So in this instance, we need 5, and then later on we'll need 20, and then 40.
Yep, otherwise the characters in this game will pretty much laugh at you and say no. Total cry at you. Stupid toad. So ArchAngel also has a lump in the sheet. Every race I've commentated is a lump in the sheet. That means there's a 50% chance that the boo is in there.
Yeah, I think you're just bad luck. Please don't commentate my race.
All right, well, listen, I'll be there.
All right.
You know you want me there.
Maybe I do.
This is a ballroom. My favorite room to complete, my least favorite room to find the boo in. For this reason. It could be in either the 2 chairs on either side or the painting in the middle. And
yeah, and
you feel like you checked all the spots, and he had very great RNG and kind of blew it.
Yeah, so in these larger rooms, it's very imperative that you want to try to get good luck, because all the locations that the boo could be in are just scattered throughout the room, so it takes a longer time to get to them.
Yeah, horizontal rooms suck.
Yeah.
Like the
Nana's room.
Ballroom, safari room, Vanguard room. I'm just naming horizontal rooms though. I'm trying to think of another one. Wait. Biff Atlas room.
Yeah, I mean, storage room's pretty horizontal, but all the boo spots are just right there in the boxes.
Yeah, so that's not too bad. Any vertical ones?
Mirror room.
Vertical ones. They're just kind of square.
This room sucks. It's horizontal.
Yep.
You could have that boo be in the left side.
A failed double from HTDelta.
Was that a failed double? No, it wasn't.
Or he just got grabbed. I was not paying attention. I think he accidentally got grabbed then. Yeah, he just accidentally got grabbed by the single. Hate to see it. All right, so something cool hopefully coming up here. He's activating the boo first though, which is actually the right thing to do. I know in this game. It's in the wall,
he switched into the
Oh, it was in the torch?
No, it wasn't in the torch. He switched into that cabinet there.
Oh, okay. So spawning the boo, then spawning the fire medallion. grabbing the fire medallion as he catches the boo. So what's going to happen here, he's going to save the game and then reset, go to the title screen, skipping the fire medallion text.
ArchAngel doing something interesting. He didn't mirror warp out of the washroom. He walked back down the hall.
That is
slow.
I was gonna say that is not fast. I don't know if it's slow. It's just
it's about 2 seconds slower.
It's just not fast.
There's synonyms. Slow, not fast. You know.
The other thing that he did there when he reset the save was he kind of set the cycle for this dude with the candles, although missed the candles there.
Yep. So
before, when we didn't do that, he would just kind of be anywhere from like the edge of the hallway there to near the gosh, what music room, melody room.
So when you reset the file, that also resets the butler cycle. So if your timing's just about perfect, you can get a pretty good butler cycle. And ArchAngel missing
so close.
The fire warp, just barely, just a couple steps off.
So now you'll see what happens when you don't do the fire warp.
Yep, you get a lot of EGAD text and potentially a very terrible butler cycle.
And you have to light these candles to get out.
Yep.
Oh, little chest cutscene skip from HTDelta.
Very nice.
Opens it because he has time. Smart. Very pretty optimized there from HTDelta. That little save there.
You like to see it.
You like to see it. We like to see people go fast here. At twitch.tv/speedgaming too. Not 1, not 3, not 4 or 5.
You forgot 6.
Is there a 6?
There is a 6.
Oh, well, you see.
Very interesting mouse hole. Yeah, there's just no hitbox in the direct center of the mouse hole, so if you scan it, nothing happens.
Yeah, just right in the dead center. It's really stupid. In other words, in other news, a beautiful quad setup and execution there. So you see ArchAngel, the butler was all the way on the left side, which is just the worst.
Yep, so one of the perks of the fire warp is when you go back in, you get a guaranteed good butler cycle, so it works out. And fire warp saves about 6 seconds.
Is it only 6? It always felt like more.
I think it's just 6.
I think just because of the butler cycle.
Oh, hang on, let's see this here.
Oh, looks good.
No.
Oh, no laundry boo text skip. And somewhere Michael T00 sheds a tear, sadly.
He's very upset right now.
He doesn't know why, but he is. ArchAngel a little scary here because didn't get the double. He's gonna have to go straight in.
Yep. Oh no, he's still opening it. Oh man.
Insane! I mean, it worked out, but he's insane. I guess he did have the extra time from the butler being a bad cycle, but
yeah. Not listening to his audio, we really don't know everything that's really happening on his end, so we didn't know how close the butler was to leaving there.
The issue is if the butler, he just cannot find this boo. All right. The issue is if the butler does leave there and you don't start the suck up, he goes all the way back to where he came from.
Yep. So then you got to go back to the hallway, light his candles again, and then rinse and repeat. It's very cool. Not really. Loses like a minute and a half.
It's really slow because you don't have another room to complete in the meantime. ArchAngel doing these in an interesting order too. We'll see if it works out. If it plays, he didn't get it. Up. It's fine. There's sync.
Hold up.
There's sync. Up. It's fine.
Oh
this
man.
still might work out somehow. Oh no! Wait.
Whoa.
It's good. iframes. Oh,
he's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, worked out fine.
All right, so HTDelta going to get his second element water. It looks like he's going to get like a 2004.
That's a time.
Yeah,
Hey, something cool you could do, which you see executed here or there throughout the run. It was a 2004, by the way. Very fantastic prediction there. You can spray an element on an elemental ghost before it spawns to get rid of their elemental immunity or whatever.
that's
Affinity?
right. So
What?
they spawn without it, and you,
It's fast. You don't have
yeah.
to watch the animation of getting rid of it. That was a very good read from Delta too.
Hmm.
Reading the boo radar is something that's like just so awkward in this game.
Oh no,
Oh,
man! Whoa,
the
what was he doing
pauses.
there?
I don't know if that was a rage pause or what, but that was so close.
So a question in the chat, do you have to pick up Mario's hat? Yes, you have to pick up 5 of Mario's items. The hat's just the first one, and once you get all 5, you take them to the fortune teller, which is a required boss, and then you suck her up. And that's that.
Now, the fun part of that is last time we both commentated ArchAngel, missed one of the Mario items.
Oh, that's right. He missed the letter, didn't he?
Yeah, and the oh,
Oh no, he got boned.
oh. Yeah, did you just say he got boned?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. Sorry. Melody, we kind of dragging ArchAngel all over the room here. It can't be in the music stand, no, my friend. And before it's in the good RNG spot, and he's just like not there. Like the top right. Yep.
You ever notice how like the face of the boo ball is just drawn on there with a Sharpie?
Is it with it like really?
Yeah.
I always noticed it was like kind of like low res, but I never. Oh, that's great. I love it. All right,
All right.
Bogmire.
So this is my personal favorite boss, Bogmire. Unlike Chauncey, he can be one-cycled. So hopefully we see that here. Oh wow,
Yeah.
he got him stuck. Let's go.
You always love to see the stuck ghost. It was funny because that first like 15, 20 health was kind of sus. But then just getting him in that position and like draining like 60 health is just like nice. Good times.
ArchAngel despawning the ghost.
You know what? I'm gonna switch audio while we're in the
Delta stopping for a moment. I don't know what's going on here.
they just forgot
Okay.
to mash maybe? Looked at their phone or something?
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing there.
So while we're in the cutscene, I switch audio over. Oh, to the poison mushroom is tracking him. Wild. I think the boot. Never mind. Don't listen to me. It's not where I thought it was.
So I think GC was going to say there that he thinks the boo is on the left side, but it was in fact on the right side, so...
No. I would never
Really?
say something as blasphemous as what you're implying.
Alright,
We
fair
even thought about
enough.
Spooky the dog. See, this is the fun part about having like two people apart. We can really just take in all the details of the game here.
Yep. You get to see it twice. And just talk about what you didn't the first time.
He should have gotten bit there. That would be optimal. Very fast, boys. But Spooky's still, I guess, kind of close to the bone at least. But if you get bit there and shake him off, he'll be pretty much right on the bone when you suck up the bone ghost dad. Bone dad.
Bone dad.
I'm gonna switch audio back here since we're on new content. spraying element, you drop down the well. Luigi's legs don't break because he's a hero and a champion that we all don't deserve.
So as you can see here, Luigi's being eaten by a lion.
It's true. He could climb out of the mouth though if he tried.
Yeah.
Definitely doesn't. No, jeez, Mario. Wow, crazy.
Whoa, dude. Fancy meeting you here. Small
Who
world.
would have guessed? Who would have thought? Look at us. Most important part of the game coming up at the top of this ladder.
That's right, GC. Will they sit? Will they get the stumble skip?
Stumble skip, very stupid, very irrelevant, and also incredibly important. It's big stumble skip right there. Luigi did not stumble at the top of the ladder. He used the flashlight skip, which we didn't even talk about. Don't worry about it. It's fast. And move right on along. Hey, check out this very hard-looking room here. He will skip the key. Oh, ArchAngel's getting dragged.
Not going to, yeah.
Look at this very tough-looking ghost right here. So tough-looking, we're gonna leave him there and shoot water.
Yeah, we're not messing with him. So what's okay? So usually the door at the top of the staircase is on fire, but you can actually hit the hitbox through the floor, which is interesting.
Now I have a question. Is it through the floor or through the roof? Or through the ceiling?
You know, it depends on what level you're on. I guess since he was on the floor, it'd be considered the roof or the ceiling. I don't know.
Interesting. Ice. Anyways.
Yeah, ice. So this is the third and final element. Ice is probably the most useful out of the three, primarily because if you need to freeze a boo, or excuse me, you can freeze a boo with the ice, and he'll stay in place for a few seconds.
It's something you would see a little more probably at 100%.
All right, GC, get ready.
Oh, I gotta do it again?
You have to.
And it's gonna be sad though. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, I'm on pound. It's over. Was that sad?
A little bit.
We interrupted a lady taking bath. Thoughts?
Had to be done.
Good. So, will we see the return of swag balls, the infamous strat that everyone should use? No.
No, because nobody should use it.
Listen, that's your opinion.
Oh wow, that worked.
Yeah, the ball hit Nana, actual name of the ghost, before getting into the vacuum. This is one of the few moments he would maybe want to freeze the boo, but he's not going.
Oh yes, he is.
To go ahead and spawn the key. He did it maybe a little late. No, it worked out fine. Oh, but he got blocked by the
off
chest.
that table there.
Was it the table or the chest?
I think it was the table, but I'm unsure.
He was almost fast there. It was like a speed walk. Smartly spraying ice to keep enemies from spawning so he could grab the fire, because otherwise that is an enemy motherload of garbage in that specific spot. And I think he might have blocked the spawn for one of the ghosts here. Yep.
Right, so Astro Hall doing some weird movement here to set up these doubles, and these Astro Hall doubles took me like.
Sorry, continue.
All right, so as I was saying, these Astro Hall doubles, they actually took me like a year to learn. I just couldn't do them in like my first year of running this game.
Do people still go for the triple there?
Yeah, I don't. It's only like half a second faster, and you're at a high risk of missing it. At least I am when I go for it.
maybe not you, like the general you, but you being me, 100%. This boost sometimes a little awkward. Sometimes he like spawns a little high, or he gets a little high before you start sucking him. That I don't regret anything I've said. But they can double cackle, which is bad because they only have 15 cackles before they escape. And that boo is one of the ones that can sometimes just like unexpectedly screw you.
So you can just use up more than one cackle per pump. So yeah, that's less pumps you have to actually catch the boo. So if the boo has 150 HP, you can't double cackle. Otherwise, the odds are the boo will leave.
So Luigi blew up the moon. Thoughts?
He did what Eggman couldn't.
I mean, kind of.
And lying on the moon's core is Mario's star. How it got there, I have no clue. So now Delta is going to be going back downstairs, doing a little bit of backtracking here. He's going to be going into, but first, ArchAngel. This is the one cycle on Petunia.
Kind of a tricky one at when you first, like, you know, at that medium skill level, it could get you.
Yeah, like, it's just one of those things where once you get better at the game, odds are you won't miss that one cycle. The only one cycle I think I have trouble with is West, and you know, I'm like 4th place in this category, and it still gets the best of me.
So if you don't get Nana's ball, specifically one of them, it can go all the way to the right. There's a speedy spirit in there? What?
You never knew?
No, in my life.
Don't run Max for Sin.
I would never, by the way. I had to take a second to process your ridiculous claim, and no, God, no.
Wow. All right, fair enough. So yeah, HTDelta, he did the projector room, just like the mirror room. You can't see the ghosts in the foreground. You actually have to use the projector to see their shadows. And it's just one of those things when you get better at the game, you know exactly where the ghosts spawn. So you really don't even need the projector because you already know where they are. And once again, skipping another optional portrait ghost. Now we're going back to Area 1 because we got the key to the twins room. And we're going to be getting some boos as well. This is primarily why we didn't get these boos out of the way earlier, because it's faster and more convenient to do them when you get the twins.
All right. Did it switch? It was kind of like, because it was
I don't know what happened
he
there.
does not activate it.
I'm thinking that's what happened. And he got Van Gore text. So after
possible time.
Yep. So after you catch 15 boos, the text EGAT assigns you is random. And the length can range from 1 to 6 seconds. And Delta got the worst text on the very first boo that he could possibly get it on.
Look at his positioning for the twins there. That was really good. Being that close to the door after spinning the worst thingamajings. And then these boxes are RNG. The twins can be in any of the 5 boxes. You can either light it on fire, which is hilarious, or suck up the boxes and they'll shake. Either way. And then you can find out where they are instead of guessing like you did when you were a kid. Don't you feel dumb now, Johnny?
And whether you cheat or not, they will accuse you of cheating.
It's true. And they get
Very
mad
cool.
at you. They try to run you over with a car and a plane.
Yeah, they try to bomb you with a plane. It's really cool.
This is another boo that sometimes can escape because of all the pearls on the ground.
Yeah, fortunately,
Right?
fortunately, losing this boo doesn't lose that much
Look at
time.
ArchAngel. Look at. Oh,
He missed it. Yeah, it's like a pixel off.
That hitbox is so annoying.
Yo, so I actually I was watching Jared do a run like a month ago, and the uh he shot the comet to the top left. He completely missed the moon, and it worked.
Oh, good. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I guess the hitbox goes up left. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. I think it was in his PB actually.
More importantly, Jared was running this game.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, free tech skip moment.
Yeah, this is
Someone
what we
was
were
gonna join us
talking
in
about
a half
earlier.
hour. Although he didn't pull the sheet
Oh,
that much. I think
it
that'll
has
be
been a
fine.
half hour, and time flies.
And there it is.
You
Suck at the
got it.
boo. Get the sheet afterward. Because of Luigi to do a little bounce back. And yeah. I got confused about where ArchAngel was for a second there. But going to projector room, right?
Yep.
Okay. First thing I was like, did he skip Area 1 hallway?
I'd say Arch is maybe like 4 minutes behind Delta right now.
Yeah, which I don't want to say is kind of expected, but when you have a 12-minute difference in PB, we kind of came into this knowing that ArchAngel is going to be the underdog. But you know, it's good. It's all good.
We're just having fun here.
It's all video games are happening right now. The fun part about this tournament is that we welcome people of all skill levels, and by all means, you know, HTDelta's time is definitely a good time, well rehearsed. Anything that's, you know, sub 1, definitely taking some effort to get. Trust me. But
yeah, I remember that pop off.
Yeah, that's still clipped somewhere. During that race, the race I wasn't supposed to be racing in, but yeah. So definitely, like, you know, HTDelta's time is a good time. Even though he's seated, I think, what, 10th in the
I
tournament,
think
something
he's
like
10. Yep.
that. So you still expect to see high level gameplay and whatnot, and you know, 12 minutes is a lot in this game, so we were kind of expecting a big gap to be here. Because it's not a game characterized by like it's not a game characterized by, you know, big glitches and, you know, the, you know, crazy movement, the double jump off the wall, throw Cappy and stuff like that. I'm specifically referring to Odyssey for some reason. But it's more, you know, optimizing, knowing the route, not losing boosts, things like that. And you could just lose so much time. You could bleed time so fast in this game, and that's what creates these disparities. Also, poison.
Oh no. Okay. I think
He's like,
good.
F that, just gonna let it despawn.
I don't blame him. The lock onto those things is insane. You could lock onto that thing from across the room, so I don't blame him for waiting there at all.
Yeah, neither do I.
And it's so weird.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's crazy how Luigi prioritizes these minuscule things over what he actually needs. Like, he could lock onto a pearl over a boo. It's just crazy because you need the boo to progress with the game, and you don't necessarily need the pearl.
But pretty much any item is always going to take lock on priority.
Yeah, like a heart or something.
A heart or a key if it's on the ground long enough, or a banana. We're very close to the best. Oh my god, the banana. Speaking of, we're pretty close to the best design boss in all video games.
ArchAngel experiencing some frame drops here. Sorry, what were you saying?
I said we're moving pretty close to the best design video game boss of all time. How do you feel about it?
Well, I'm excited to see some. I don't know where I'm going with this.
High octane gameplay. I got you. This is why we're co-commentators.
Yes. So you got my back.
Did he just get? No, that wasn't EGAT text, but it was long. Or EGAT Van Gore text, but it was long.
Yeah, that wasn't Van Gore text.
Now you're gonna see HTDelta switches to sidestep because it's necessary for the boss fight.
Actually, GC, no, it is not.
That's my favorite meme. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so contrary to popular belief, you actually don't need sidestep for this
You
fight.
need it
It's just,
afterward.
yeah, it's just we've always switched to sidestep before the fight, just because everybody's done it, so everybody picks up onto that. You can really switch to it at whatever point you would like. You can switch to it right before you trigger the blackout. It really doesn't matter.
Man,
It's just
ArchAngel has got English Van Gore text. Oh, just sadness. You hate to see it, really. Ice really wanting to screw HTDelta here. That thing traveled. I can't believe that text worked for ArchAngel.
Yeah,
but
he looked like he sucked up the
it was
cloth
like
before the
time,
boo.
Wow, this might work. Nope, never mind.
Wow. Oh! What a joke, dude.
That was funny.
Oh,
he's getting
wow.
bullied now. Would you say bullied?
Ha, I get it, because it's a boo.
Oh my gosh. Okay, thank God. I was like, the time's getting a little close now, isn't it?
Yeah, that was close to being a 3 cycle.
So the main objective, obviously, you want to 1 cycle Boolassus if you can. Shoot the ice shot and then spray it afterward to get as many boos as you can on the ground initially, and then kind of you have to pick and choose what boos to go after and clean up as fast as you can for the 1 cycle if you don't get them in the initial get-go. Really, you have to have good like instinct and just kind of game on the spot, you know, for that one. Like, because it's not RNG per se, but like the first shot, if it doesn't go well, it's tough.
Yeah, it's primarily all about what angle you have and the timing of your shot. You know, if you shoot too early or too late, odds are you're not going to hit as many.
And just because you don't know how close or far away the boos are because they're off screen, it's kind of like, you know, you try and keep it as consistent as possible. HTDelta had a weird one there where the ice spawn went very far, like north, if that makes sense. He had to actually detour quite a ways away before backing up. So I'm not surprised about the 2 cycle because of that. It gives him less time to catch all the boos after the pop because that's on a timer. You know, I think he coped well. The 2nd cycle obviously could have gone a little better because he got bonked a couple times, but I think that he did very well in the 1st cycle.
So now HTDelta is going to trigger the blackout. He's going to go back up to where we fought Boolassus and start area 4. ArchAngel, on the other hand, has just captured Clairvoya, and now he is going to go upstairs and do the Safari Room and then fight Boolassus.
Trying to spawn the boo before spawning the key, which I don't know how I feel about that, because I guess he just knows this boo escapes very quickly, and here it goes. And
yeah. Yeah, I find that the boos that are surrounded by all lit rooms just bail a lot quicker than others.
I feel like specifically Clairvoya's boo, though. Like, sometimes it will literally spawn and be like, bye.
Yeah, same with the twins. That one dips too.
Twins one too. That one goes very fast. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah.
And it's so sad because you don't want to see a 40 health boo be like, you know, just yeet on out. But like, it almost feels like a waste of time.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a waste of time, but like a waste of time. I'd rather lose time in almost any other way.
Yeah, I feel you there. I feel like that's just something so stupid and it should never happen.
It's just weird how their AI is programmed like that.
Yeah, and then like there's really nothing you can do about it when it happens because it just dips so quickly. It's kind of like the fire warp boo. Sometimes it'll just dip right when you spawn it, and there's really nothing you can do about it because you have to open the chest.
Boston Brew, I think, in the last race we commentated together.
That happened to Skazi in his last 2 races.
Oh, ArchAngel no. The exploder.
Okay, HTDelta managed to scan the mirror before getting grabbed.
Oh, we're ghost spawning in there.
Yeah.
rough.
When you miss that mirror, you better scan it again quickly because odds are you're gonna get grabbed.
So, Grimly, goes to the next room, can show his heart immediately, or can take a long time.
Also, HTDelta being notorious for having the longest Grimly ever recorded, being at 40 seconds.
Yeah, that was pretty bad too. I think I still hold the longest tournament Grimly though.
I think you do.
Mine,
I can't believe you lost the race because of that.
Pretty much. It was a 37-second Grimly. Imagine.
I'm pretty sure you had your face cam on too, but your mic was muted and just looking at your facial expressions. It was priceless.
It's so stupid. I was literally like, after 10 seconds, I was like, all right, come on, what?
Then another 10, then another 10.
Oh, it was the longest 30 seconds of my life.
All right, so HTDelta probably not going for Breaker Boo.
Go for Breaker Boo. Damn.
No. You hate to see it.
It's a very, 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 did I say very, very difficult Boo to one cycle.
And the reason being is that it has 200 HP, and like GC was saying earlier, you can only one cycle, or excuse me, you only have 15 pumps, so that means 150 HP max that you can possibly pump out of a Boo. Gosh. So you have to manage the other 50 HP somehow.
I think this poison mushroom has him scared, and I think there were a lot of double cackles. I don't know about this. It's fine.
He's good. You were losing faith there.
A little bit. Archangel's humble losses, and I'm actually going to switch audio to him real quick. Already has ice. This looks like a good setup.
I feel like he's a little too high there. I don't know. Oh, you know, if he didn't walk forward there.
We're gonna get the medium AI. Or
wait.
I think we're still getting medium AI.
No, we're not. There's only 3 left.
That was an interesting recovery.
Yeah, where he went wrong there was before he fired the eye shot, he moved forward. So the closer he got, that meant that he hit less of the boos than he possibly could have than if he stayed. What was that?
A, that was BS what just happened there. But B, ArchAngel might be one of the best I've seen in a long time at the second cycle of Bulossus.
Yeah, he handled that pretty well.
But like watching how he handled medium AI last time and then watching this one, like he actually moves Luigi and sprays ice so well there on the second cycle. Like you don't ever want to go to the second cycle, but like if you have to, I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's almost like it's so different from the rest of his play. I don't know if he practiced it a lot, but like either way, just it was just interesting to me just watching it. Are we gonna see a double here? I think he's going for it on purpose.
We are. Delta going for the double. It's looking okay so far.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Wow. GC wrong.
I really thought it was gonna be fine. He got the green ghost. So the thing with the double is they pull in different directions. Ideally, A, you want to be in a corner. B, if you're not in a corner, you want to focus on getting one of the ghosts as fast as you can, so then you can start focusing on pulling the other ghost without it breaking away. I really thought he had it.
Yeah. I don't really know what went wrong there because I feel like he had control.
It might have just been like a second late. Like it might have been too late, you know?
Yeah. Because from the looks of it, it looked like he had control of the blue guy when he broke off.
It worked out. Never mind. It was awkward though, wasn't it? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Agree with me. Agree with your co-commentator.
I agree. I concur.
Ideally, you want to do the element on both of those ghosts right away when they spawn, and then you can kind of drag them over. But he was not, Delta was not facing the right angle to have both of them spawn at the same time, and it just got awkward. But then it got unawkward, so it was fine.
It's a very big cluster truck.
Oh, I love trucks.
I drive me a pickup truck.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice. I don't.
Cool. You have a hybrid?
No. I have a
Oh.
Jeep Cherokee.
I like it.
Yeah. But your boy wants a Tesla.
Oh. I see.
Don't like that as much.
I like the other thing.
I feel like our commentary's gone a little off track here. Armory room. Very laggy. Not fun. Did a beautiful triple there though, which is nice to see.
Ooh, could have perfect RNG here. Oh, you really like to see that.
After. It worked out.
Okay,
though.
he's fine.
So look how slow the boo's health is draining here comparatively to the rest of the game. You actually have to time your R pumps accordingly, and you can't listen. You really just got to look at the health. But that's the lag kind of in play.
Yeah, this is actually the laggiest room in the game. It's just because there's so much stuff in this room, and you know, if you open the chest, money will come out, and it'll just lag even more because there's just so much stuff loaded in.
Sorry to interrupt, but ArchAngel got Instagram. It was exciting.
Dude, Michael would be proud. I remember one time Michael was in Jared's chat, and he just said, before he got the Grimly, he just said Instagram in the chat. Instagram. It just happened.
Wow.
I don't know. It's just pretty funny to me. Probably to no one else. You had to be there.
I get it. Hey, fun fact about this room, HD. Do you like fun facts?
I love fun facts. Let's hear
Want to
it.
see those ghosts?
I see those ghosts.
Yeah. Who cares?
Who cares? I think you're right. We don't need them.
You can get the key without them.
We're just gonna leave them be.
Yep.
As they hug Luigi all the way to the bank.
So he should spray ice here. Good. You can't get grabbed when they're frozen. You can kind of just push on past them. Yeah. Sweet freedom.
Sweet, sweet victory.
Remember clearing that room?
I do. You remember getting pipe boo?
Yeah. Bad times.
I really liked it when he would go out into the hallway and then go into breaker room, and then you would have to go all the way to breaker room just to catch him, you know, take that big detour.
Yeah, it's real fun. That icicle almost looked like it was gonna screw HTDelta there. Oh, beautiful positioning for
Wait, but he's not getting the key. Okay, there we go. Thank God that was a decoy, because I don't know what he would have done there.
Well, that's fine. Or it's awkward. Yep, way in the air now. Double cackles.
Lots of them.
Might still have it, but nope.
What? I'm shocked he got him that low. I feel like he double cackled like 4 times.
All right, keep it moving. The boo's just following the route, man. Now, at this point, I personally wouldn't save and quit because I would just want to keep fire element.
But he is.
I think at that point, it's faster to keep fire element and just make your way back up.
Yeah, but you know, you could keep your vacuum out here like he's doing, like a sensible runner, and he's just gonna get fired here.
But that's slow.
Nah.
Is it faster?
Yeah.
Even from the Southern Room?
I feel like it's probably like 1 or 2 seconds faster
All right,
to do that.
Me, am I right?
What?
What
was that?
No worries, nothing. Hey, how we doing? Listen, we said I couldn't curse on SpeedGaming. We never said about censoring my curse words. I like that. Threw you for a little twist there. You didn't even know that was coming.
I did, and I was wondering, what the hell is that?
So ArchAngel needs a miracle, obviously, to come back on this one. 3 King Boo crown thefts, I'm calling it.
Yeah, he's gonna need more than one. That's for sure.
In the meantime, Delta is gonna face the gauntlet of ghosts here. They all spawn in triples. And
He missed
start.
the first one. It's
You hate to
okay.
see it. That really sets the mood for the room.
Dude, he's gonna get all the other triples. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it. Even our
He's
lovely
got
grabber
this,
ghost with
bro.
their lovely hitbox.
Yeah, bro. He's got it.
All right. I'm trusting you.
Just
You
have
read the
faith.
script, didn't you?
I did.
I didn't.
I read the script.
Played that one a little safer. Can't blame. Oh, ArchAngel's doing
Archangel.
the Boston burn. Wait.
Go.
That's why we don't do the Boston burn anymore. I mean, it also wasn't set up correctly, but still.
CGC, what did I tell you?
He could miss this next triple. See, he already slipped on a banana. The poison mushroom's coming.
Oh!
I told you!
All right, so
You said C a little early!
it appears I misread something in the script. Oh no.
You should have read the script a little better. See, he got all the triples. Sorry, I can't. You want to talk about commentator's curse?
Prime example.
It's unbelievable. For the record, for those who are newer to Luigi's Mansion, that doesn't happen. Oh, bummer. And it's all HD. All HD's fault. Unbelievable.
That was on me, guys.
It's okay. I've done worse.
We've seen a lot of mushrooms in this race.
Yeah, it's crazy. The 2 races I've commentated have been mushroom filled. HTDelta showing off a little strategy that you really show off in this one only with this boo. Which is if you leave the boo as or before the boo's leaving, it'll do like a faster animation because it doesn't do the whole cackle thing. It doesn't process being in the hallways looking for a room to go to. So it just kind of escapes back into the room.
That boo is pretty high up. I'm shocked it didn't double cackle more.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think it double cackled once.
So what are we looking at here? Like 150 something?
Like a 1 hour. I think this might be like a 101.10 maybe.
Really? I guess you're right. I was always bad at measuring the time. From the top to King Boo. I think you're a little high on the estimate though.
Perhaps. Yeah, just a
Are we
little
for
bit.
ArchAngel? Oh boy. Might be fine actually. Is that my commentator's curse? I can't hear the cackles, so it's hard to tell.
Oh, you hate to see it. All right, looks like Delta's gonna get a 101.07.
As long as he 2 cycles.
As long as he 2 cycles. If he 3 cycles, then it will not be a 101.07.
So bad news for ArchAngel there with the 2 cycle, but it could have been worse. Because if that boo goes to the right afterward, it's a bad day because that room is dark. And then you have to hope that the boo goes up. And then if it doesn't go up, it goes back to the hallway, which is still dark and you still can't get it. And that's just a bad time.
And then when you finally catch the ghost, you get Van Gore text as Arch did there.
Question. Why is he not save warping?
I don't know. He's got Cellar Boo. I don't really know what he's doing.
No, probably a 1 on 107. Pretty much the way we know that is somehow conveniently, it's approximately almost on the dot 2 minutes from when you start talking to King Boo, the cutscene, until 2 cycles is finished. Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
there's another one.
And that's the approximate time it takes to beat the fight on the dot. So the 1 on 107 is probably going to be pretty accurate as long as it's a 2 cycle.
All right, let's see how this first cycle goes.
Pretty good health train.
Oh
Pretty
wow!
low.
Yeah, that
Steal
was
the crown. Steal the crown. All right.
that was a really great first cycle.
One of the best first cycles I've seen in a minute.
Arch taking precaution and clearing the room. Don't really blame him because if he loses Weston Boo, then there's a very high chance that it could go up in here, and
Also
usually the
his
room would be
health.
dark. Also his health.
You don't want to get grabbed a lot in there. That was a lot of cackles. I think he's still fine, but
He's
oh my
good.
gosh,
Let's go.
The end was sketch.
Excuse us. 10108. Sorry.
If he didn't have a great first cycle there, that was scary for a sec. GG's in the chat.
GG's.
HTDelta will take the W here, but we're gonna let ArchAngel finish this out. Probably still got another good 10 minutes of running here from ArchAngel. Maybe a little less. We'll see. It'd be nice if it was less, because that'd be a PB. In the meantime, if HTDelta wants to join us for an interview, we'd love to talk about speedrun.
Oh. I don't think this is going to be a 1 cycle. Yeah. He was getting dragged all over the place there, not draining off enough health, so he was bound to break off at some point. Very nice. Looks like he's trying to spawn the Boo before getting the key.
That's
Meaning,
a Monka.
Monka moment, he's not going to save warp. Okay, maybe he is. He's getting the key now.
The other issue with that is the Boo could rehide if it went up, and then he had to grab the key. Luckily, that didn't happen.
Alright, so he will 3 cycle this Boo.
You think that was too many double cackles?
I think it was. I think that was like 4.
It'll be close. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It wasn't a little.
Not really sure why he's getting fire here.
Maybe not save
If he's-
warping. But, I mean, you definitely want to save warp here.
Yeah.
And clearing the room turned out to be fruitful for.
Yeah. HTDelta joining us now. How's it going, man? How did that run feel?
Well, there were some high points and there were some low points,
Mm-hmm.
and then there were some more low points,
All right. Well, let's
and then there were more low points.
All right. Well, let's start with the positive. What were some of the high points for you in your head?
The high points, I thought the armory room was really good. I was really happy with armory.
Yeah, that went really well. We were
we went pretty good.
I'll be honest. Our commentary went a little off track during your armory room, but it was great.
It's good. Thank you. Area 3 went all right as well. I was somewhat satisfied with that, but there was a lot of bad things that happened. I was pretty
sick.
I was pretty choked about the clockwork double. I really thought it was good.
We did too.
Yeah, we did too, because it seemed like you had total control of the suck up when he broke off.
Once I got the blue one, I was like, or the green, whichever one the first one was. I was like, oh yeah, that should be fine. And he just like, nope, I'm out of here.
Pretty surprised.
Yeah, I was a little upset, but whatever. I don't think what else. At the very beginning of the race, I almost went off to a terrible start with the first Boo.
Oh yeah, that mushroom got in the way.
First room. There's like 3 or 4 mushrooms in the game that were trying to kill me.
There were equally a lot of poison mushrooms on both sides.
On his definitely,
it's because I'm commentating. I'm sorry.
That's what we were talking about. He's the cursed commentator.
Your Bogmire was interesting.
Pretty sloppy. Which was, sorry?
Bogmire.
Bogmire?
You got stuck
You
against
mean-
the fence, which was like.
Yeah, no, I got lucky
Yeah.
there. I feel like I didn't really have good control on him at the start. I was kind of worried.
No, 100%.
And
Like
he
the
went up
first
against
15
the wall.
health was like question mark, but then
Yeah,
it
and then he
really
went
worked
against the wall and
out.
got stuck, and I was like, thank God.
So that Boolossus,
Uh-huh.
you got a 2 cycle there, and that second cycle seemed kind of sus. It almost
Yes.
seemed like you were gonna 3 cycle there.
I was very lucky I didn't.
Yeah.
I definitely have not 3-cycled Colossus since like
big
2017 or something. I would not have been good. But
For sure.
hate to blame the ice being high up, but it definitely played a role in it.
No,
But
we talked about it too. Definitely, the ice going like way north was
Yeah.
unfortunate. Gave you a lot less time because you were recovering well from the ice shot was, but you were recovering well from it. It just that one boot going out of bounds and then having to turn and it just
hmm
way of the road.
What else happened? Oh, naturally, I had a bad Grimly.
Naturally.
Naturally. I either get Instagram or it's just terrible.
No in between, huh?
No in between.
I guess it
I
makes
think it was like
sense.
7 or 8 seconds, but yeah.
If you didn't have our commentary up, Van Gore Room, you'll like the commentary for that one.
Yeah, Van Gore Room was definitely a mess. I'll have to rewatch it if that was the case. But
specifically near the last triple.
yeah,
There's a mushroom.
yeah, I definitely. I think that's the first time ever that I've ever had an issue with the last triple. I don't think anyone in the history of the speed game has had a trouble with the last one. Besides getting hit by a bomb, maybe. It's just like, got hit by a mushroom. It's like, oh, alright, this is fun.
Well, I think a couple of years ago, it might have been last year, I don't really remember, but I got hit by a mushroom there where you did, and I was slightly ahead of Michael, just like a couple seconds ahead, and then that made me lose the race just because of that mushroom.
Yeah, that's
very sad.
That's the way of the speed race, It's like,
you know what you sign up for.
yeah.
So I don't mean to alarm anyone, but ArchAngel's on pretty decent PB pace here.
Yes, he is.
And also had a very good first cycle on the Vanguard booth, followed by a second cycle, but got him down to like 138 on the first cycle, which is pretty cool to see too. So
Yeah, 138 would be impressive.
So HTDelta, you go on to go against who? The winner of Flauk and Spooky Baz.
Ooh.
Spooky.
I'll go ahead and advance the bracket here.
Excited? Nervous? Anything to say to your future contender?
He's gonna beat his ass.
I don't know. I'll try and beat the game quicker than they can.
That is the prime objective here.
Yeah, and that was the objective today as well, and I'm
only here
glad that I can do that. See if I can do it next week as well.
All right, so if we see a 2 cycle, it's gonna be a 1:10:21. That is almost a 2-minute PB.
And now let me tell you why. He is on English.
What?
He's on English. Slower text.
No, I didn't hear the first part you said. A 1:10 what?
Excuse me. I said it will not be a 1:10:21 because he is on English.
Oh, so what, like a 1:10:23?
Like a 1:10:25. I think it's like 4 seconds.
That much?
I think so. There's a lot of text here.
Arch's PB is a 1:12:17, I believe, at least according to the Luigi's Mansion leaderboards. Big moment of truth here.
Yeah, I think that 112 was also his last PB in the last race he did. I'm not sure if he's improved it since then.
Is he
or
gonna
not.
get some of that? Because his timer's already red. And we talked about it last time, and it throws me off. But then he said his PB's 112, and I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just not updating his time. Could be a possibility. I'm not really sure. I don't really...
We will ask him.
Yes, we will.
So does he go against the second pillar again? He's kind of just in a weird spot. Because now Bowser backs up here. Okay, We'll see how the first cycle goes.
Oh, dude. You know, I gotta hand it to him. That was pretty good for his time.
Yeah. The health drain looked consistent. Smart to make Bowser turn around here in this situation. It's not going to be a 3 cycle or 2 cycle, so I'm hoping compared to last time. Last time he just went for health drain. I'm hoping he keeps him above 200 health here.
He's not.
So now, because Bowser's under 200 health, he's going to do big stompy dance and move around, and yeah, there he goes. Still PB pace, don't get me wrong. It just cuts it a little closer. Grab it! Grab
Oh
the
no!
Pole! Grab the pole! Move away! You gotta move away, bud! Come on! All I want! Good. Okay, this should be good. We should be fine. Everything should be okay. We're good. Everything's fine. No crown theft. Done.
GG.
GG's. That should be a nice, almost 1 minute PB there. So there we go. See, a happy ending on both sides, and I think we like to see that here at twitch.tv/SpeedGaming.
You'll love to see a happy ending.
So we'll see if ArchAngel wants to join us for a little view of the enter. Looks like they're already in the setup channel, so we're just gonna bring him up. Hey! Or not. I'll try it again. Hey!
How's it going?
Here we go. So that's a PB for you, right?
Yeah, that was almost a full minute PB.
There
Nice.
we go.
Yo, let's go.
Let's go. Happy endings for everyone here.
Yeah! I'm excited about it. I'm just happy that I didn't forget the letter this time. That is
You know what? We were happy too. I screamed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, obviously it didn't go perfectly, but
We take minute PBs here.
I mean, hey,
Yep. Tons of progress. Fantastic. Lots of good stuff. We like to see it.
Sure.
So how do you feel? But obviously about the run you PB. Talk to us.
Obviously, like PB is nice. And definitely there were a lot of times where I was just making dumb mistakes, like Chauncey, 49 HP. Don't know how I did that.
Oh yeah.
That was just bad. At least I didn't let him go into a 3 cycle this time.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It can get worse than that, but there were just little things like that where I was just making a lot of mistakes that I shouldn't. But overall, I'll take a minute PB.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Did you or have you in the past practice Blue Losses' second cycle specifically?
I haven't really practiced the second cycle so much as I just tend to get his second cycle all the time and try to get better at it. Why?
Yeah, because GC and I were talking about, you know, like for your time, you do Bulas's second cycle really well. It's almost like you're a top level runner there almost.
Like the way,
Well,
not just
I
this
appreciate
time,
it.
like last time, the way you responded to the medium AI was really strong, and then this time, the dodge and weave on it, I think you got screwed a little bit by the ice. I think so for some reason, like on 2 of the dives on that same boot, it didn't connect. I don't know why.
I saw that a couple of times. I was like, that should have hit. I don't know what happened.
especially the last time, but it was really strong. I was actually impressed by it.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, I mean, you know, congrats on the PB. Obviously, you know, it's not the tournament match win, but I think we get a happy ending on both sides here.
I mean, like last time, I knew going into this that
sure,
I wasn't gonna win. So.
There's a 12-minute difference in PB. Odds are.
If I had won, that would have been really weird. So I'm totally okay with it. I would never count it out. I'm just saying.
But you know, obviously good runs put on by both runners. I think let me do a little speedgaming.org/LM. If you like the match, you like the Luigi Mansion community stuff, you can type !LM in the chat. There is a couple things going on. Obviously, we're still in the middle of the tournament. You got losers round 1 well in progress. You also got the main bracket round 4, or wait, round 3. There's a round 3 match, one round 3 match left. You'll see that's scheduled for on Wednesday. You've got a losers round 1 match tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern. You also have a link to the bracket schedule and the Discord. Everyone in there, most people are very friendly. I'm an animal. But you know, besides that, you know, make sure to follow the runners. I believe they both stream. If they don't, then do follow them anyways. And I think that about covers it. HD, anything?
Nope. That's it for me.
Well, then I hope everyone enjoyed, and we look forward to seeing you on more races and on Speed Gaming. Make sure to support Speed Gaming because what they do is awesome, and it makes our lives very easy, and we appreciate it.
And we know the struggle.
It's true. And until the next race, we wish you all farewell and a happy night. Have a great evening, everyone. Thanks for spending
GG's,
with
guys.
us.
Peace.
Thanks, everyone.
GG, ArchAngel. GG.
All right. Take care, everyone. Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.